viewers, and welcome again to another edition of your favorite program called Talk to the Camera. Where they bring the program country today, Leone na Sesay, as rape and sexual violence against girls don't they go rampant in Sierra Leone. Men's match up them come out today for march against this act where don't they go against girls them in Sierra Leone in order for put a stop to them and decide for a march from St. John to the Cotton Tree. Now we they go and witness this matchup.
Real men, don't flip! Real men, don't flip! Real men, don't flip! Don't flip! Don't flip! Real men, don't flip! Real men, don't flip! Hands up now! Freedom now! Hands up now! Freedom now! Hands up now! Freedom now! Real men, don't flip! Freedom now! Real men, don't flip! 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 Hands up now! Freedom now! 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 Freedom now! Freedom now! I am a victim! I am a victim! I am a victim! I am a victim! Justice now! Justice for all! 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 Real men don't slip! Real men don't slip! Real men don't slip! Real men don't slip! Freedom now! 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 Release the last election! Release the last election! Release the last election! Release the last election!
Hello to you, welcome to this interview. You go please tell your name.
My name is Santos Kamara, Outreach Coordinator for the Men's Up Initiative for Western Area.
What is Men's Up Initiative all about?
Men's Up Initiative is a consortium organization where different organizations come together for fight against sexual gender-based violence in our society. Because for so long we don't see that they point fingers at man and say now we are the perpetrators there. So we come out mainly for showcase say we are decent men in our society and we condemn the acting. And not only that, we go for do further things that we will propose to the government for end gender-based violence in the country.
Una man them way they fight against gender-based violence in the country. As man them, what una organization they do for push out the message to the company man them for stop the act of rape?
We get for train and engage men and boys them also, because to find out say this issue cut across the young people and the old people are also involved in sexual violence against women then. We get for train them for the attitudinal change and behavior towards women then, because most men don't consider women as a sex object and we don't want that to happen in our society. We want men and see women as people who are worthy and then dignity should be respected in society. Now we they come out plainly for teach them about them things then do.
After this protest today, what una aim for achieve?
We gain for achieve the attention of the government for ensure them put effective laws the way it will be effectively implemented, as well as for able work up with Men's Up Initiative for make we target communities and vulnerable women then when they don't know nothing about sexual gender-based violence, so they don't evaluate them, sit down a corner and they talk. And some of them things that we aim for achieve and a change and a drastic reduction of sexual gender-based violence against women and girls.
Talk of law making, and also you say una need the government for putting laws then way for put a stop to this. As man, what if you say will be the best punishment for man way do sexual abuse against girls?
You know, me being somebody that kind of a public health student, what the best punishment we can ever give to somebody with rape, now a life imprisonment or death penalty. Because rape now a lifetime stigma, you go on with them forever in your life. So if they imprison the person when the perpetrator they find them guilty, the victim also go live with that kind of amount of little bit of freedom, but the stigma go there for life. So you know go wish for see him perpetrator or the person who violator and street again. But where they behind bars, they go live at least a little bit peaceful. They go get courage to somebody, not they will be able to haunt me again.
So what will be final words of viewers concerning this process on that?
We want to make sure so let people they understand say rape now is severe or something, it don't affect the nation as a whole. Every morning we grab the area about different rape issues in the country. We want to ensure say anybody so far where you know say you picking or you brother or you sister, you auntie involved. Because now when I mentioned Bob brother, they also then the rape man them also. We want to make them report some of the issues there and ensure so you not keep them to yourself and treat it as a family issue. Because if you do so, you violate the law and the law will bet you tranga one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hello sir and welcome to this interview. Do please tell me your name.
My name is Baba Sako.
Now what's your purpose for come out today?
Well, my purpose for there today now for support the woman them and the picking them now this country, girl picking them way then they go through this attack from men then when they rape them and then they die. You understand? This is why I come out for now for me on girl picking, Khadija. I'm my brother in picking. So I believe say Khadija in Taiwan, it will be awareness and it will be a lesson to we all. Follow we all come up to one, man or woman or follow fight this big thing what they go on at this country, this rape issue here. Where every day then they rape small picking them as young as 3 months, you know. So we not go sit down as men there, we see them clear they happen. We not try for protect we picking them. Any man who I believe say he get picking them, if he come out and support this cause, and any woman back will get picking them for come out and support this cause, because tomorrow you don't know if now you own picking go fall victim or you say go fall victim. So now make all get for join hand together, allow fight this thing at this country rape. You understand? This is not a political thing, not a APC, not a SLPP issue for the whole country. You know, Salon get bad name for rape, you know. So we therefore be ashamed of whoever as Sierra Leoneans them. For all sit down, we see this thing they go, we not do nothing about. Now make we all don't come out today for demonstrate, for make a voice, let the area voice for say we don't get enough of this thing, we want to stop.
As man then, what thing you feel say will be the best punishment for man who engage in such an act?
Well, I believe say that now the court system get for decide that, but we they try for bring them to their attention, say look, we need severe punishment for this year. It left to the judiciary and the justice system for let them levy the heaviest punishment with them we will have victim there. If now murder, like for career in case so, I believe say the person who caused this year, he deserve death. So they look out for the death penalty for that person that will cause this problem here, and so on and so forth. Plenty cases then they how they not resolve it. We'll let the government open all them file and they let them bring justice to them picking them, not to Khadija no more alone. Any rape case so in this country, we'll let them try them, let them bring them out, let them begin prosecute people them, so then go stop.
Finally, before now, people on the talk concerning rape case, don't they advocate against them and all. What if you say missing at the justice system? What's going to be what to them? The justice system?
Well, like I said, we all they appeal to the justice system. I make they demonstrate not because we not get work for do. We want let them clear and loud say, look, they need for do their work. They need for prosecute rape criminal them. Let them bring and come to justice. If would that deserve death, let get death. Would that deserve long-term sentence, let get them. But you not find picking them, then they kill them, then the people and they go scot-free. They not find that way. So we want that, let them hear from win after we can't do this thing at the law courts. Because now we on target. We want let them hear. And by God in power, then go hear we.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello and welcome to this interview. Please do tell me your name.
I'm Usman Dabo, they call me CEO Dabo. I'm one of the 100-man match organizer. And we organize this match today because for solidarity with sisters them, when they don't rape and when they don't violate. Yeah. So today, I tell God to see most of the brothers and man, they own a young man and youth them, they all come out to come support this day today. You know, this day is going to be in Sierra Leone history. This is not the first time for ever lay man and come outside for support and stand solidarity with the woman today. You know, they will say rape case is not a normal case. You know, they will say enough is enough. Then we all come up with him and with the parents at the house, the government, the civil society, and we neighbors that work together will fight this fight today. You know, let's put end to rape right now.
Alright, as man them we don't come out for talk for women, then what do you expect for gain at the end of this?
What we expect with the pass this message to everybody, the government, everybody listen, say, we the young man, then we the youth that will tire for say enough is enough. We will not want to let Sierra Leone become a rape country. We want Sierra Leone become a rape-free country. We'll be proud that the international community say Sierra Leone will get something we call cancer, we call rape cancer. We don't eradicate it at Sierra Leone, so now that make we come out to this.
Why would not bring up this kind of organization on actually?
Because we don't see say the rape cases and during this COVID-19 epidemic, it don't say beaucoup. So if we the man not come outside say, we come out for solidarity to the woman then. So we will belong now.
As man them, when I don't ever try for preach to a company man them before ever na this matchup. You know, knowledge is very important because some people can talk to now because they don't know make them they do. When I don't ever try for preach to them say this is wrong.
Yes, some civil society organizations don't try, but we don't want them as a man that's supposed to come outside. This is not the first time. So this is not the first time in the history when man they come together for come fight this thing and say enough is enough.
Alright, before now people learn they fight for put an end to this rape and assault against girls. What do you have to say missing in all them fights where people learn they do?
What is missing right now, the lack of justice system, in this country, because when they say all the rape cases in hand, when they go to court, end of the day we know they are nothing, people then they go free. Where they for sentenced to life imprisonment or they for give them 15, 20 year imprisonment, would they see them go free, then they walk out free. From there, that stigma on that peculiar rape, you know, is the most dangerous way we will not even understand what the problem with that. Because the stigma, take it die, go down that girl picking there.
All right, so we not get any support from any organization?
No, for now, we not get any support. This is the individual contribution with the men's initiative do. You understand? Like for me and my other brothers, then we not fund for support this organization financially, energy, morale, and cash. What it takes for doing this organization today.
What is the message as to sympathize with the woman then now? What is the message you send to them?
We'll just tell you and say, let them not today, them brothers and don't stand today, and the uncle and the beginning don't stand today, say, enough is enough, we'll fight in case that now, even government now, we anybody, we the man stop today, we don't come out today, we'll fight in case that now.
All right, finally, what now you want to the justice system now, Sierra Leone?
I want let the justice system wake up. This is not a wake up call, say, enough is enough. Because if we not stand justice for this woman, I tell you now, Sierra Leone will take 200 years, 300 years, we are behind. We need to give the woman justice, they need justice. Remember, Sierra Leone, they got 51% plus women in this country. Where the man then about 48%. Why would they always deny women justice? Enough is enough. Women need justice now.
All right, thank you very much. Hello to you, sir, and welcome to this interview. Do please tell your name.
Thank you very much. My name is John Conte.
Mr. John, what prompted you for come out today and join the matchup?
Well, this is sending a strong message to man them that we need for A, respect to yourself, B, respect woman there as well. So that is why I'm out here today.
All right, sending a message to man them for respect woman them. You think say like it not get for go to the grassroots because like now man them they grow begin and they grow up for be a man, boy picking and they grow for be a man. You know think so na need for like reach out to them small picking and begin groom them from childhood say them the mature let them get that sense they say as man when you grow up you for respect woman.
Well, I agree. It get to be a complete paradigm shift from what exists in our society. You know, we can't don't be framed in a way that it seems like all the time na man then get right. I mean, if you get picking in a house, watch there and they grow, they go always tell the boy picking, say, no cry, you know, man. They're not going to judge them by the sense where they get or by the ability where they get. Rather than go on for judge them by the gender. Not cry, you know, man, which is wrong. I mean, you can tell the picking and say, no, do this, you're not correct. Instead of you base them on the strength where they get. So I think, say, yes, you're right. We absolutely need to go back to we community, go back to we family, because that's the basic unit. If the unit when are the family not correct, then begin to teach the picking and the wrong thing. And make women appear like they are the weaker vessels, like the man they always get the strength, that the woman then supposed to be an objective and then can abuse all the time. Then we will continue to get a society that will be abusive towards women.
Alright, speaking of family, plenty cases where we don't hear you say rape happen in a certain family they can normally cover them because of stigma. What you go say about that?
Well, I mean it's true because you know the predators, call them so, the one that we now people already perpetrate violence against picking them, where they abuse picking them. Now one way close to the family, because picking them generally they only let go of themselves and feel free in a person where they sabi or person where they used to. So most of the time you find out say the one that they pray on the picking them can be uncle, can be brother, can be family where they carry around, can be somebody where they know, can be somebody with a family friend. So obviously yes, the family get a massive role for able for play. For make sure say the picking and get the right knowledge. Tell your children if somebody invade your privacy. What means say if a land for begin for talk to picking about their sexuality. If you get boy picking begin for talk to her, as soon as you begin for grow and get sense, make you understand what's in sexual organ and therefore make you understand say in body now in self young if for protector nobody not get right for able for touch in body. The same thing with the girls. Let them know. I mean a lot of family, a lot of parents, a lot of fathers not ever talk to them boy picking about sex. A lot of mothers not ever talk to them girl picking about sex. They go only tell them say no make man touch you if man touch you go die. What is that? Tell them what would happen. Break the subject down to them for let you understand. Say this is sex. This is sexual penetration or harassment. If man touch you inappropriately, report. We also don't make picking and appear like say they not get right to say anything. Now I make most of the time where predators, where sexual predators prey on them. They're not able to talk because they think say the big one now always right. So we need to break that culture and let the picking able to get right for express themselves, ask questions. When they get inquisitive and ask questions, don't stop them. Let them be able to ask you questions. Now that way they're able to express themselves. But if the picking ask you question and you tell them shut up, you not get right, they make you become silent, reclusive, and when things happen and when you get violated, you not ever say anything.
Finally, what thing will be what to the justice system of Sierra Leone about what needs to be done?
You know, it needs to be stronger. Unfortunately, human beings are predisposed to wrong, to doing things that are wrong. We court system get sentenced for thieves, but there are still thieves around. We court systems get sentenced for people the way they violate speaking them. But there are still praise around. We court system get plenty things, but human beings are generally just predisposed to do the wrong things. But the law for be stronger. The law for able for be stronger for deal with praise, for able for deal with predators, for able for deal with one that they violate young picking them. Unfortunately, reforms not they happen that much. They go to prison, they come back out the same people and then continue the same mark. So we ask, and as much as stronger laws need for they, we ask for stronger reforms for able for help the minds of them people and they.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello to you, welcome to this interview. Go tell me your name.
Me now for the James Lume.
So, James, what team bring about this gathering today?
We actually come here today in other ways for showcase and tell the world say we man and more especially boy picking there with against rape and violence against women there. And actually that one of the main reasons why we are here today.
Alright. Una demand una tire against una camp for threat against rape and violence against women there. What if you take a lead man them for engaging in such an act?
One of the things I think for say it lead women there sometimes is about the illiteracy. Because illiteracy in a way also if you don't know it right. Because if you're illiterate and then they tell you what you do, and they tell you back in how you do, and in other ways they lead you for let do things that actually they not go in a society. If they tell you say rape picking, in other ways a bad thing, and you will consciously know say rape picking a bad thing, and the way they do, and in other ways in a form of wickedness.
Alright. Talking about illiteracy, you get for do with information, you get for inform somebody. Una as a group, as an organization, what's not they do for help for inform people, for spread out the knowledge, say this is bad and you're not supposed to do it.
That is why we are here today on the street. One, to tell we company youth and a company mother for say we rape now bad something and not good, hygienically not good for rape. And also they can't tell them say because maybe some people don't ever know for say because way company man they talk to you is very necessary than way woman they talk to you. And they listen more than way even woman they talk to you. So we can't really talk to a company called list man and they say it's not decent for rape and not even actually good for like rape they are picking.
Alright. So what are the expectations after this protest? What are the expectations from the government, from the people of Sierra Leone?
It's not like a protest, it's just about a march. It's about a march where they demonstrate peace. Afterwards, we try to get a very good result that we're not going to say 100% rape go down in Sierra Leone, although not only will they work towards, but they say maybe 80 to 90% will try to reduce rape in Sierra Leone. So at the end, we will get a very positive result.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Hello to you, welcome to this interview. Please do tell me your name.
My name is Irvisa Samoa.
Mr. Idrissa, waiting make you come Nado today.
We come out today as men. We call it Man's Up because the rape and humiliation against women in the country is done too much. And we need for it to stop. And this time around, we demand themselves for stand up strong or stop this particular act here. The reason being, the woman and our mother and our sisters and we auntie there and our wife already married. So if we not try to stop this particular thing, what they happen, it continue to marry or tell on the society. And particularly young people, they come up in the society. These are the people who they expect to be the features for the generation tomorrow. So if you pass a small picking or ever be president tomorrow, you can destroy, killing dream, killing visions, it means a lot to it. And we fight towards them. Because there's a say, if it says it's better to educate a lady than to educate a man. When you educate a lady, you have educated a nation. When a woman get money, a family don't get money. So we fight against rapism and humiliation against women in the country.
Men's Up, is this an organization or is it that just message we want to spread out for different men for all over the country for come together?
Men's Up and organizations, where one of our brother, Michael, come up with inspiration and Mickey, one organization the key and inclusive different sectors of men in the country. And this particular occasion today, they take place at different sides of the country. They happen at Frito, Bo, Kenema, and so on.
How long Men's Up don't they in existence?
Well, like, I'm not able to tell you how much it exists because Men's Up, I'm not going quick, and today just on a special invitation give it to me with me men then, my club, my palm, for come and show a love and march against particular ugly incidents that happen in our country.
All right. After this matchup, what do you expect for happen? What are expectations from the government and from the public?
We expect justice. Justice for Khadija with all other women there who are not humiliated or not raped. I would believe say the judiciary will be independent and work hard for more justice. Justice all one in this country. I believe say will reveal from this particular day today.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Do please tell me your name.
My name is Melvin Mustafa French.
All right. Mustafa, what's not getting for the matchup today?
We come up with this match for let we see say we end gender-based violence against women them and girls them in the society. And not only the society, one for extend to a nationwide something.
All right. Una as man them come up for fight today against such an act. But then people can normally say na man them are the perpetrators. Una as man them, how na done they do for this so na company man them say you got to stop this act una they do because na great offense against we woman them and girl picking them.
Well, I can tell people out there say yes, of course na man they do one, but not all men are the same. There are decent men out there. There are decent, intelligent people out there where they don't mix with this act and not even in favor of this act. So we come together for change the mindset of the other one, the way they think bad about women. Say before we beat them, be rapists, before protect them. So like now we could come up with this match today because we go for match from the along the street of Freetown. From here we will go to Kontitigi, and then we'll reach Kontitigi, we'll get a message. We'll go for do to the public as an appeal to every woman in this nation.
Alright. Una as man them, una company man them, pass with the woman them. You go tell me please, as man, what if you say go be the best punishment for man who do such thing? We go push out the message that way other man them go see and afraid for do them.
Well, what me go say to the one way they do the act, I go like for like the justice may take an action in which if na sentence or if they get any law so far they go to punish the person so that even if it ever come out later, it could be an example to others like you know go do them again.
Speaking of the justice, over the years, such cases they don't come up. But then if you say something is lacking in the justice system?
Well, I can say yes, because like you can see like you say enter they take rape case na court or rape case na police station, they say na alleged. And after that alleged they go left say everything die. The victim go na host, yeah, in the suspects they just left them so. So like we say they need to enforce the justice system na the nation and it never be favorism or any other thing, but they need to do with that that strict order so that they go see say anybody will do the act, he go face the penalty of the law.
Alright, so what's going to be your message to the justice system na salon?
Well, me your message to the justice system na say alone. I want to tell them say let the justice be served and let them not delay justice. So that they don't find out say person na him do this act, they will take action against him and let the law deal with him. So a way that even if he can come out again, it will be example to others.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Do please tell me your name.
Yeah, I'm Esther Kolka. Yeah.
What thing motivates you as woman for come out today for join the march?
Well, as you can hear the word being a woman, and I don't see waiting plenty of women in this country they undergo because of rape and other gender-based violence. And so I join men up today for campaign against gender-based violence and rape to be particular.
As woman, what do you expect for happen after this matchup?
Of course, we expect change. We expect say after this match, people, the government and other people, CBOs then go watch and create change for make this thing stop in this country. Rape and gender-based violence make it stop in a salon.
For a while now, people they don't preach about change and also they preach against such an act against women and girls them. You think there's something lacking in the justice system, or is it that the information not they go wild enough?
I don't get seriously.
For a while now, people don't they preach against this act, against where man can commit against girl, picking and woman them. Is it that something lacking in the message when they preach out, or is it something lacking in the justice system? What is missing?
Well, I can say now something lacking in the justice system because we they see how they compromise rape cases. I'm not gonna say something lack on the CBOs then where they campaign against this rape. I go say the justice system because we don't see how many thousand cases where they don't take to court, nothing will happen. That's not because the justice system so I don't know how to describe it, but something is not right there. Something is not right at the justice system.
So what if you say needs to be done?
Of course. For me, the government intervene, just like what they don't do now, the First Lady Fatima Bio, make everybody come on board, just like una, the media houses, everybody, make you come on board and campaign against this thing. Because I know say, like how they go, and so then go here, because like how they allow, like how they campaign, and so then go here, and I know say, it's good that there will be a change.
As woman, what if you say go be the best punishment to man who commit such an act against the country woman?
For me, either they kill them or they castrate them.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. This interview, do please tell me your name.
Yeah, good morning. Me na Superintendent Abubakar Kalon, the local unit commander in charge of Central Division.
So what prompted you for come out today?
What prompted me, I get the authorization, I get the orders, the instructions for the Inspector General of Police through the necessary chain of command, that is the Director of Operations and the Regional Commander, for provide security coverage for this procession, this protest. We are aware, say, some couple of weeks back, this group, where they call Men's Initiative, constituting various groups, both women and men, write officially to the Inspector General of Police for grant them permission for make them process at the streets of Freetown, particularly the Central Business District, for send a message of campaign against violence against children and women. So the Inspector General of Police demand fit say yes, it's not a laudable idea, this is not a concern worldwide, and even Sierra Leone in particular. So he authorized them for protest. We're mindful of the fact that we also caution people for the COVID-19, so that overcrowding are one phenomenon where we always they try to prevent in that kind of situation. But because the initiative real, the initiative good, we don't slack some of the things in terms of the number. We hope say once an open air we conduct this particular procession, because people that don't process don't come. Now they don't converge at the cutting tree, then they try for can make speeches them. And me say don't be part of this campaign now. Are they are in twofold now? Are they are providing security at the same time? He said they join the concerned people or everybody. We are all parents, even the police, that we serve. This kind of situation like concern to we, and therefore for make we send the message while for make people we get involved or we get that tendency for get involved in that kind of practices, let them come out with one. Particularly with the sharp laws they now where they enforce and where the police they enforce at any point in time.
All right. Presently now, this talk of rape and sexual violence against girls, don't they go into an increase? What if you say they give cause to that?
Well, relatively, yes, because the awareness don't come from people. You know, it happened before, but those 8 days were dark days. Those days were the days where even within the family, the uncle go sexually abuse his niece. Then when they sit down, when the case one come on a do, then go say, hey, that man don't go report her, he go jail. But now even the communities, the neighborhoods, most of the cases that now they get saved now from the neighborhoods, because like what they say, some people can still feel say if they report their loved ones for them kind of thing, and they obviously that's something very serious. So the neighbors them, once they get a tip, then they bring an account to the attention of the police. And once they bring an account to the attention of the police, they speedily investigate their issues and charge where necessary. Once the evidence they for murder person they face justice.
All right. When you get to do with the victims, them way them can cause this havoc too. You know, after everything, the stigma and all, where people can point fingers at them, say this speaking in them be rape and all. So what did the police don't put in place in order for safeguard them people there?
In fact, just like the issue of HIV/AIDS, I believe a provision there within the act that anybody will provoke then kind people and they were infected with that kind of disease. Now, an offense. Nothing that we don't investigate. I don't charge somebody for that. So, like this rape issue, somebody go down be a victim of that kind of circumstance where the law don't fight for him. Then after all, they don't get injustice where they deserve. But it get to go back to the society where it belongs. And when you go back to the society, you go begin see somebody go point finger. Anybody do that kind of thing, and then kind people and the police and the law they fall heavily on them.
Viewers, on ourselves don't listen. As different people wake up for join the matchup, don't talk concerning things the way they feel say need for be done in order for put a stop to this act of sexual violence against girls and women them in Sierra Leone. The people we are don't gather right now na the cutting tree in order for preach the message for end the sexual violence we don't go on as rampant case right now in Sierra Leone. We've been the program country today. My name is Sesay. Till we meet again to another edition of Talk to the Camera, I say tata.